I'm going to be filming kind of a series of videos explaining things like schedules, rules of the TMAC. It's 2023 and some people just need to get on board a little bit better than not knowing or pretending not to know what's going on. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu program and our schedule. So in the link below I'll have a link to the calendar so you can see it. So starting next week on Monday the 9th, we have two classes on Monday. We have beginners 6 to 7 p.m. That's with Professor Pat. So anyone could do that. That one's just a smaller class, so it's limited to about 12 people. So you have to sign in advance to reserve your spot. And then at 7 o'clock, we have the advanced class. So people are always kind of coming in and out, and I always have to tell people what's going on. Advanced means you've been there for a little while. It doesn't mean you're a blue belt. It just means you've been to a few classes. So I like one stripe at least on your white belt. You know some of the curriculum, because it's more of like an open gym. So what happens is we get you to drill things you need for your game. It's very important in jiu-jitsu to know what you want to work on. So if you don't know your game or things to work on, it's not really the class for you. So attend those fundamentals if you don't really know what you're doing, okay? So on Tuesday we have 6:45, we have a fundamental class with me. So usually we do things for 2 months in that class. We work the exact same sequences, 2 or 3 moves for 2 months. So for me, I'm working escapes again and again. Okay, and now Wednesday, this is our big change. So Wednesday, no gi is open to anybody, day one, all the way up. So it's gonna be less MMA orientated. So there's still gonna be some wall work, but a lot of technical things, baseline techniques. The only thing I want everyone to do in that class is wear your rash guard, your ranked rash guard, okay? So your BTT rash guard. That starts in February, so they'll be in the, if you don't have one, just pick one up from the office. And also we have a jiu-jitsu at noon that day, open to anybody, beginner friendly, advanced friendly, doesn't matter. And then on Thursday, we have Professor Aaron teaching fundamentals also. So that's a good one for anyone, just day one up, and that's gi. Friday, we have no gi wrestling with Professor Juice. Again, that's open to anybody. Recommend wrestling from day one, start it right away. And then on Saturdays at 12:15 with me, all levels again, gi, okay? So just make sure you have a nice clean gi, no rips, no holes, we'll be good. Okay, so now we're gonna cover some of the rules. I know no one wants to have rules, but we need rules for jiu-jitsu, okay? So one of the biggest things we see is cut your freaking nails. Okay, you gotta cut your freaking nails. No Edward Scissorhands, scissor toes. Last week I got cut pretty good on my foot. I'm like, that's nasty. No, don't do it. Cut your freaking nails. So make sure if you have any white showing, just cut it. Write down, file it. Make sure you have a file. It's nice and proper. You're not gonna cut anything. Same with your toes. So if you're in class and you have nasty nails, you're gone. Or you have to cut them, then you can come back, okay? No, I already said it. If you're wearing gi, no gi, don't have any rips in your knees, don't have any rips in your collar. So again, last week or 2 weeks ago, I was getting an X choke on somebody. My finger went right through the gi. That's an injury waiting to happen, okay? And it's the same thing with the knees. If you catch it, rolls around the finger, snaps. Seen that before. This one really we don't really. It happened once or twice in the last while, but we've been doing this rule for years. We don't jump guard at TMAC. Some other gyms do, I'm not judging them, but we do not jump guard. If you want to maybe pull, that's fine, but wrestle, that's preferred, okay? So if you want to start in a bad position, that's good too, but we do not jump, throw our body in the air at somebody to try to close our guard. That's whack, okay? Not for us. And then going with that thing, you are responsible for your actions. So if you're throwing an arm bar on somebody, you are responsible. You can't just blame them saying, they didn't tap. If you put something on, you give them some progressive resistance, 60%, 70%, don't just get anything like that. We don't want any. At TMAC, we actually have probably one of the lowest injury rates between any gym ever. Like no one gets hurt, but we have more people coming in now, and they're excited to get things. They're trying to pull things, trying to fall on legs a little bit. progressive. You got to go progressive. Always give them a chance to work out of it, okay? Going with that too. Some people are getting really excited lately. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but people are grabbing like single fingers like this, grabbing the thumbs, grabbing the big toes. I see it and I have to warn people all the time. Do not do it. Not cool, does not jive in the gym. We don't like it. Like, same thing, watch your fingers, don't poke people in the eye. Just, if you're gonna grab something, grab 4 fingers like this. Grab the palm of the hand. Don't grab single, even doubles. It's an injury waiting to happen, not cool. And just because you want to get out of something, don't, you have to be calm, cool, and collected when you're rolling. If you can't, maybe it's not time to roll, okay? And same thing with that. No, when you're getting out of techniques, you got to make sure you're calm enough where you're not punching people, kicking people. Like this last couple weeks, I've been kicked and punched more than my whole fighting career when I fought. So just nice and calm, don't punch. Like when you're going for submissions, just work it easy. You're always punching people in the face, you need to calm down. You're a little bit too excited, okay? Just another one for just general, just try not to coach others when you're rolling. It's kind of cringy. So if you want to say something to somebody, well, you have to be advanced first. So if you're a senior belt, you want to tell someone something, wait till after your roll to explain it to them, not during the roll. And if you see something across the room, don't say it, like, just wait till after the roll, explain something. That's what I do. Just not during rolls, okay? No coaching during rolls. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have a uniform policy starting soon, February. Just shirts, like the shirts, rash guards. Make sure it's clean. We don't need any slobs coming in with like rips in their shoulders, a fucking mustard stain, all that stuff. It's getting a little bit out of hand, okay? So just nice clean uniform, nice clean TMAC shirt, rash guard, tank top, dry fit. It's all good, okay? So if I think of anything else to add to the jiu-jitsu section, I will add it. Just rewatch it a few times. I'll add some stuff in the links below, but we'll start from that, okay? Thank you very much.